It's Japan in the white, it is China in the red. These two teams about to get their 2025 VNL underway. And Tomita starts the first set. First swing by Wong. And a little touch off the block by Tatsunori. Larry has to recycle. Oh, another great dig. What a rally to start with. And the swing from the captain. A little bit over-eager. There's no touch there, so Japan win the first arm wrestle.
Great patience from Japan. Easy to do at the start of the game, not always to maintain the same recycle options as fatigue and desire to really snap and finish a point.
Tomita into the libero, lovely pass. But they can't finish from the middle. Miyaura! Oh, what a block! They want to challenge this.
Well, they can't challenge the ball in-out, that is automated. So some adjustment for the Japanese players to...
Well, the replay's up in the big screen. Oh my goodness me. That is squish factor to the max. If it hasn't come off the block so hard, then that ball might drop out. Wang Bin. Best server in the Chinese National Championship, but he is timed out. And Vitar Hayden, he's asking for this point to be replayed. It will be replayed.
The delay from the end of the point, just explaining the situation with the replay of the ball in out after the block. The clock starts a little bit early before the referee blows their whistle. And the server should still be allowed 8 seconds to serve the ball.
1-1. Wang Bin. With the same club since 2016. See a lot more of that in Asian volleyball. That is a big serve, but rescued through the net.
It will end up being a net touch on Yu. It was not a clean block between him and Shi Kunpeng. Just one big body getting in the way.
He's trying to lower his hands there, and his big mate's giving him a shove. Larry into the net. I mean, it's not a great start to the game for him. Not a huge middle blocker at 195, but somebody whose stock has continued to rise in recent years. Peng Shiquan. Float serve received by Tatsunori, who's going to get up on this, but the dig brilliant by Wang Bin. Recycled off the hands, but only as far as Go Murayama, who picks up the block. Great hair as well. Both middles for Japan. Keeping the barbershops busy. Oya. And that goes to Yu. Big swing from the middle, but Yu's there. Oh, jump set. Not quite on the same radar. Oh, where's that dropped? Just out. Kento Miyaura flirting with the China block.
It's one of the things that makes him such a good opposite. He has that way to find the angle, work the ball off the block, even when the block has a pretty good situation.
Float serve by Oya, the setter. Back from Ku. And then off the hands. That's nicely done by Yu Yentai.
Yentai, a smaller outside, but a really explosive guy. Gets off the floor quick and can play a fast ball should the situation call for it.
Oya with options. The pipe's one of them. It's tipped and it's kept up. Oh, that one's overhooked though, and this could be a free gift for Japan, and Miyaura takes advantage. God, he's springy, isn't he?
He's really explosive getting off the floor. And even in the matchup with Yu, who is also a pretty bouncy guy.
Some swing from the captain.
Tomita makes a good position, good timing off the setter's hands.
boop.
A really good position because it came straight off his head.
Yeah, Shoma Tomita off the bombs. Xi'An Tai. Ogawa, lovely pass and a lovely result. Shoma Tomita.
Brilliant job by Oya finding the one-on-one matchup. Murayama in the right position. It's the speed. There's only one choice possible for the Chinese middles.
Go. Good pass in from Wang Bin. And again, the set doesn't allow him to do anything. Off the hands, that was Tomita. The other way this time, Miyaura. Oh, straight into the block. And Lee Longchen puts it down.
The difference in patience for recycles changes, and for the left-hander, the ball has to travel that little bit further, gives the middle a little bit more time to get position over the net.
Here is Lee. Oya. Miyaura. Well, he finds hands so often. Give us an idea of as a blocker, how you feel about that. Does it always feel like he's giving you a look, even though he's not giving you a look at all?
It's a matter of millimeters and centimeters that you feel like I'm in the right spot, and he keeps finding that little adjustment.
Well, here he is serving, and if he gets this right, it's fireworks. Instead, it's a solid contact from Ku, and a great attack! Xi'An Tai!
Probably his best attack, actually. Really launches, and they can run him on a fast tempo, which, when the Japanese middles are not so big, creates a lot of problems.
Yu Chen. Oya to the middle, and Larry. Nice tempo.
Larry takes a very small, short approach. He's not a big, long runner to the ball. He jumps straight up, has good vision of what's in front of him.
8-6, still that 2-point lead. Tomita, another good first touch by Zhongchai. And a lovely swing cross court from Wang Bin. Too much even for Tomohiro Ogawa.
Ogawa getting caught inside the court. Follows the block a little bit too far.
Wang Bin. Out it goes, 9-7. Now Larry, he was part of that Blutian team that lost in the final of the AVC Champions League. Off the hands and no one's there.
Good wipe from Yu. Larry not generating enough pressure. And you can leave early to get in position for the fastball.
Yeah, 9-8. Still a breakpoint lead for Japan. Maybe not now. Great first touch. And the captain takes us to Brooklyn. 9-9. Well, he's got a great history in the early stages at this tournament. As Zhang Chuan, he was the top scorer in 2018. China's fortunes have gone up and down since then. Oh, that is so good. Shoma Tomita.
Precision is such an important part of the setter's game. And with the triple block, almost everyone unable to stop Tomita. Wonderful timing.
Masaki Oya serves. Then off the block by Lee Yongchen.
Japan are taking a fairly risk-averse serving approach. As a result, China had a really good first tempo.
Close. Not quite. Well, Vital did say 3 aces per game.
He's trying to make good on his coach's promise.
He's certainly got the chops, hasn't he? Chongchuan, as has Tatsunori Otsuka. There is an ace from Tatsunori.
Wang gets caught moving in reception. He starts moving hands, doesn't let the body go with it, never establishes a position to really go make a play on the ball.
Great pass. Oh, yes. China not intimidated by their return to the VNL whatsoever. That is first class.
Good use of the spacing, the shift towards position 4, getting the overload.
And Lee Yongchen. Loving life out there. Big serve. Ogawa overpasses. Put down by Wang Bin. And China level at 12s.
Good service pressure coming from China. They know that they have some freedom to be aggressive.
Yu Yantai. Go Murayama of the Tokyo Great Bears. Drops that one in a little shorter. It's a good touch by Oya. Work to be done here, though. Oh, wow. Tomita straight into the block.
Tomita lacks the patience. He's at 3 meters, he's in the middle of the court. The block doesn't have to move anywhere. This is where discretion might be the better part of valor. Just keep the continued play going.
13-13. Lee. On that one, the right side of the net for Kento Miyaura. The China fans thought they picked up another one there. Temperature's gone up in the room as well. And that could help Miyaura here, because if he catches the serve, it is going to swing. Miyaura. Late pull of the hands there from Yu Yantai. (14-14). Yu Yaochen. Oya. Oof, good cover by Otsuka. Miyaura. Oh my goodness me! Kento Miyaura. Oh. That is top class from Kento Miyaura. Tomita into Wang Bin. Oh, there's a little touch on it. Not sure it was meant to go there. That was absolutely meant to go there. Over on 2. Larry with the first touch. Oya. Miyaura. Breakpoint lead for Japan.
China. Timeout for China. 10 kilometers more than I ran.
Tomita drops it in short to Wang Bin. And then off the hands, Zhongchuan.
That is a lie, actually, Dave. I did run a little bit on the way to the breakfast buffet.
I had to run the last 20 meters to catch the bus to the venue, otherwise they'd have left me behind. And there's a long walk. Now, Wang Bin. Gets the serve right this time into Tomita, then Larry. High hands and Ogawa can feed it back in. Larry, second bite at the cherry. And he makes good.
Larry does a really good job of getting his feet to the right spot in relation to the setter, where he can jump really vertically and make a choice about what he's doing with his swing more often.
Here he is serving, offering up that float serve. Yu to the middle, and Peng does the rest.
Wonderful first contact control. And the physicality of China in the middle does show against the Japanese block.
Peng with the serve. Oya using his middles very well. Murayama punching between the two blocks. Point for point since the timeouts. What the best first touch. Tomita in at setter. Tatsunori Otsuka recycles to the middle. Great block. Tomita trying to improvise, and Li Yongcheng shuts it down. Xi'An coming into the game. It's going to replace Yu Yaochen. Give him some height at the net, but it's not going to matter. It's the first part of a two-part substitution as the captain comes out now, and Wang Hubin comes in. So a new setter, new opposite for China. Tatsunori Otsuka at the service line.
Really interesting reception setup for China. Stacked hard to position one.
And it hasn't worked because Tatsunori Otsuka has put it in the ace space.
Showing the space in position 5 requires a lot of movement from the receiving group. Never gets his feet set back where he can create the angle he wants against the ball. That'll be a timeout for China. Puts you under quite a lot of pressure on reception here on the line.
Tatsunori Otsuka. This time it does go to Ku, the libero. And high off the hands, first point of the game for Wen Xi'An.
And the variation is not necessarily to get players in the front row into position they want. Now with the ball toss is when the players can move instead of waiting for the contact of the service hand.
2018, Yu Yantai, oh, great serve. And the point goes China's way. The serve deserved that. Sure, that was on Tomita very quickly. Oya tried to take Wang Bin's lunch money. 1 point back. Oh, hello. Have you got your binoculars?
I'm shielding my eyes though because I think that ball's still going.
Substitution for Japan. Masato Kai comes in. He's going to replace Go Murayama. He's one of the Japanese players who has been on the road, spent a good season at Paris. Brought on to serve here. Oh, and serve he does. Just long. Made a great contact with it. Miles out, miles out. Now changes for China. Li Yongcheng coming out. Ji Daoshoi coming in. Best server in the Chinese league this season. Ji Daoshoi. He won Japanese SV League with the Suntory Sunbirds in 2021. He actually played with Masaki Oya that season. And Mazursky, of course. But that serve goes long.
Mazursky is a big old Sunbird.
Yes, he is. Hell of a wingspan on him.
Indeed.
Gento Miyaura sets himself, and there's an air of anticipation around the arena. But he goes a little softer this time to start the rally. And that will finish the rally. Wang Bin. So Wang Bin back out. Zhang Chuan back in. Oh, another good serve, but what about that first touch? And down the line from Shoma Tomita. That is a top first ball side out from Japan.
Tomita does a wonderful job seeing where the block is. The tempo's great, and he knows where the space is to snap down the line.
And Yu Yao-chin back in as well. Oya is going to come out. He's going to be replaced by Kihan Takahashi. And Tomita is going to serve. He's going to drop it in shorter as well. A couple of those now for Japan. And it's not working out because Zhang Chuan brings China back within a point. So the blocking sub is reversed. That one on the outside half of the line. Doesn't matter. Any part of the ball, any part of the line, easy. Wang Bin. 23-22. Serving from China has been excellent. But the swinging from Miyaoda has been even better. Set point Japan. Larry for the set. Not sure that had to be played. And Japan are going to have a swing for it. From backcourt, Tomita, no. Off the hands, another go here for China to save the set. Oh, laser beam! Zhang Chuan.
He's been doing that for a while. Has been a mainstay of the Chinese national team for a really long time.
So Dao Shui is out. Li Yongchen back in. Having saved one set point, China looking to do it again. 23-24. Oya right over the net to Tatsunori Otsuka. And Japan lead by 1-0. China serving first in the second set. Yu sends it on its way. Nice ball into Oya. And the pipe to Tatsunori.
That is exactly how you draw that up. The middle running towards the setter. The pipe hitter running into the space left behind. Wonderfully executed by Japan.
Just got Peng with his right hander. Hoping for the best. Tomita, top spinning serve. Yu receives. Good pair of hands on that from Japan again to create the chance. Chance. That is saved. Oh, don't put it into the net from there, Peng. Oh.
There's time for a two-hand contact or to take that ball higher. Peng rushes a little bit in his last motion.
Anything that isn't that.
Pretty much.
The first touch, brave. The second touch, as good as it could have been. Oh, hello. Shoma Tomita.
Tomita had been going with a lot of the tactical serving in the first set. Now gets the variation that he wants. Again, China stacking and trying to show a weird setup with space.
Great rescue. Oya with the touch. Tatsunori Otsuka. Nowhere to go.
China getting the matchup that they wanted. Oya one-on-one. The precision on the set missing. Oya makes the touch and the recovery. Luckily for them, no opportunity for Otsuka to convert that into a point.
Wang Bin. 3-1. Early lead becomes 4-1 with the service error. Murayama back in for Ogawa. Larry at the service line. Peng. No aces in the first set for China. Ogawa takes that one. Oh, what a dig! That is desperately unlucky. The swing was venomous, but put yourself in harm's way. Sometimes you deserve a bit of luck.
Wong making a great defensive position. Really he takes on the hitter. Fortunately, a little bit too much heat.
Well, that's bashed the camera as well. Hopefully, there's not an invasion challenge. Otherwise, I don't think we'll be able to see it. Yu to the middle. Finished by Lee.
Japan has been able to make some really good aggressive choices on block, but the help in this situation. So Otsuka diving in opens up the space.
Oh, what a serve. That'll take some chasing. Bit too much zip on it. Great service pressure from China.
Straight heat from Zhang. 119 kilometers an hour, cross court. Even a libero, the quality of Ogawa. Hitting the ball across the body, very hard to control the angle.
The annoying thing for him is that won't go down as an ace, so he still needs to turn up the heat to deliver to his coach. Oh, that'll do, though. Oh. He is putting Japan under all kinds of pressure. This to level at 5-5. Lee Yong-jin. But that was all set up by the work of the captain at the service line. Oh, God.
I really like the spacing, using the push, the double G away from the setter in transition. Tough against Japan's smaller middles.
Small, great serving, but a much better pass. And Murayama can get Japan back on the board. But a warm round of applause for Zhang Chuan after that, and no surprise. Now Tatsunori's go. Yu. Oh, poked down the line. There was a bit of a change of pace there. Didn't work out. Miyaura. Very nice indeed.
Yuan-Chai hasn't found the tempo that he wants. A lot of balls from position 4. He's going for a two-hand save rather than really stepping in and taking on the block. Maybe that's the role he's being asked to play.
Tatsunori Otsuka, a little bit shorter, into Lee. Monster block, that's a big one. Murayama gets one on Zhang.
Great recognition by the Japanese blockers. The reception out to 3 meters. Only really 2 options, a left-right choice. Tomita chooses the right spot. Murayama finishes the job.
Yu Yentai. Close. Not close enough. Ball in out's one of the things that players in the bench can't challenge for. All done by a computer. Murayama. Top spinner and a nice pass in. Oh, and that is off the head of the blocker. I think it was Kento Miyaura who felt that one.
Murayama lost control of the ball before his serve. Ends up being a safety serve. And Larry, luckily he's got the afro for a little bit of padding.
Yeah, he's got the cushioning, hasn't he, Larry? Nine-7, another good ball into Oya, and Larry gets dug. Wang Bin, Off the hands of Miyaura.
Miyaura's starting position on block is a long way inside so that he can help out. It's caught reaching out on the last action.
9-8. Oh, Larry, good block touch. He can't finish it. This to level. Oh, yes. Zhang Chuan. Having a good game. Capturing the teams, but very confidently in the press conference, but just like everybody, just playing down where they are, what they're going to do.
It's easier that way to exceed expectations.
Yes,
live up to them.
The only one who didn't was Xi'An Tomita, who said our ambition is always to finish on the podium.
Fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Miyaura. The net takes the sting out of that one. Wang Bin off the hands, another intelligent solution from Wang Bin. Yu Yao Chen to serve. He's just lost control of the ball as well. Going to Larry in the middle, not the cleanest of hits.
But takes the aggressive angle. He's not trying to hit just straight in front of him. He's really looking to work the ball past the block, put some pressure on the edge defenders. Or a help blocker to maybe get a lucky hand in the way.
Tomita, one ace already. Not going to get one there. Wang Bin's going to feed it in instead. Oh, that is so good. Zhang Chuan, so high.
Such a clean swing too. His ability to get into a dynamic position. And really rips the hand through the ball.
Straight over Tatsunori Otsuka, no chance. Tomita with the first touch, Miyaura down the line.
He's been working cross, cross, cross. Taking a really aggressive pinch against him, shifting across on his back row.
12-11, Larry. Oh, that's an ace.
Some more good tactical short serving from Japan. A couple of times they've made the Chinese middles receive, and this time finds exactly what he wants.
Oh, sneaky one from Yu Yen Thai.
A better solution with the one hand, even with Miyaura playing short for the tip. And two hands into the block this time for you.
12-13. That one into Tomita. And then Tatsunori Otsuka. The block just a little bit off the net, and Li Yongchen is, yeah. How's he hurt himself there? Let's have another look at this.
It's elbows into shoulders on the way down.
Oh, and he's hit him in the face. That's a
rough turn of events.
Yeah. Zhang Chuan has worn one in the grid. He's elbowed his mate on the way down. Over on one, good serve. Japan just putting on more service pressure, and it's leading to more scoreboard pressure. Tatsunori Otsuka. It's a good swing from him, and a 3-point lead now for Japan.
Easy points.
Float serve, a couple of those have caused China some issues, as has the block, but the cover brilliant by Yu. Free ball. Now it's down to the China block to make something happen. Oh, the defense, another great dig, and another free ball. Otsuka with the first touch, Miyaura with the third. And the result is the same. Kento Miyaura, the corrector.
On a technical level, Kento Miyaura is so good to watch. His last step, his last approach to the ball is so consistent that he always finds the right body position.
4-point lead now. Has that got a touch? No, it hasn't, but Tatsunori Otsuka has gone limping off there. I think he shook it off. China are going to challenge this. Zhong Chuan took the swing. Vital-Heinen either thinks it's taken a block touch or he doesn't want to call for a full timeout. Either way, these are great opportunities for the coaches because they're taking a little bit longer. So you sometimes might end up with more time than you'd get if you called your 30-second timeout.
Exactly right. And the opportunity to repeat rapidly the message from the last timeout after a couple of actions to say, let's really focus on this. We've had a talk about it. You've gone out and had a couple of chances to do it. Now let's keep the focus where I want you to have it. No success on the challenge for China.
17-12, Japan pulling away. End of this second set. Do stick with us. Clayton will be courtside, speaking to Vital-Heinen and Laurent Tilly. Oh yeah. Pipe attack this time. The block is good. Murayama in the middle, doing the business.
It may not look like this is a slow play, but there's enough time for the Japanese block to read the situation.
18-12 now. Oh, touched over by Murayama. Are they going to challenge this? He might have been a little way over the net.
The question is, was his hand still attached to the ball when it crossed the plane of the net?
The second question is that camera back in position that got whacked earlier?
We might have to rely on, we do have a camera on the other side of the net.
There are cameras on both sides. But Go Murayama, he's on a bit of a hot streak. As it stands, he's the top scorer in the game. 7 points, all from attacks. Lee Yong-jin also on 7, 4 attacks, 3 blocks. I mean, if this doesn't go China's way, second set, perhaps beyond reach.
Very rare in international men's volleyball, you'll see a 7+ point swing.
Yeah.
Maybe over the course of a set, but definitely not in the last.
Is there faulty contact beyond the net? No. As you rightly pointed out, the hand was over, but the ball had left the hand. Zhong Chuan wants to continue the conversation, the captain, just out of your shot. He's waved away by the first referee, and the scoreboard reads Japan 19, China 12. Oya. Another great dig. Ogawa. Miyaura doesn't pick up a touch this time. That's pretty much the first error he's made.
He's so consistent, and the shot there is not the bad shot, particularly when you're up by a few points, to take on the triple block, work at the last hand.
So the first part of the double substitution is in. Yu Yo-chen is out. Wan Se-wa, tall, 2'3", opposite is in. And that pipe attack is as sweet as in that. Shoma Tomita gets the Chinese captain off the baseline.
Fantastic reception. Gives Oya all of the options available. First tempo in the perfect spot. You get the feeling that perhaps with China there's a little bit too much excitement to be back at the VNL level, playing in front of a home crowd. They're going for a little bit too much.
Yu receives. He's going to get it back. First touch was by Tomita. Oh, the third touch was by Tatsunori Otsuka. And that is a well-greased machine. Or is it? I thought they might have called for a challenge then, maybe on the foot fault, but it's merely a timeout. 21-13, 13-21. 7 of the last 8 points going Japan's way. With a serve like that, this tough for China as well. Murayama. It's a free ball, but the way Tomita got back into position then. And the pipe attack, Wang Bin never really looked like it was there to hit.
It's not the bad option, but the execution on the set is a little bit lacking. Just a little bit rushed. Hitters not finding the rhythm they want after the first contact.
Tatsunori drops it in shorter. And when Xi'An gets Japan off the service line, it's a brilliant angle. First point of this season's VNL for him. Yu Yuntai. 14-22. Ogawa feeds it in. Lovely touch from Murayama.
Sometimes just enough is just enough. Lovely touch on the ball.
And with that, Murayama can take a little breather as Masato Kai comes in. Once again being used as a specialist server. It's a bit of a college star before breaking through into senior volleyball. Best server and MVP in the Japanese Intercollegiate Championships. And that is why you bring him on. The perfect serve from Masato Kai. Unplayable. And he now has the chance to serve for the set. 24-14. Over on one. Down from Larry, who offers the apology immediately after ringing Lee Yongchen's bell. But Masato Kai making an impact. Japan out of set 3. Shoma Tomita serves first. Top spinner. Wang Hebin with the set as well. So China really having a different look this time round. Exercising the right to use the roster. And Siwa looking for a touch, not finding a touch. Interesting point that Vital made there in the interview. Getting used to playing well, but not winning.
At the very top end, sets are decided by, on average, about 3 points. So you've got to get yourself into those situations and keep going, because you only need to pick up a couple to make the difference in the next one.
Well, that one a tip. He'd have liked it to be a swing. Tatsunori Otsuka from off the net. Another free ball. These are the ones that China need to learn to convert. Otsuka again. Recycled again. Ogawa in the right place. Tomita with the tip, the pancake. Excellent. And the swing to match. Wensewa.
The challenge will come for the ball down. Tomita makes a really smart play. The Chinese block can wait in the middle of the court on this pipe behind in transition, but puts it into the space that's available.
Listen to the referee.
Team Japan ask challenge request in the middle of the rally. Floor touch.
Just to explain to you what is happening here, there is no mid-rally challenge anymore. So in previous VNLs and in a lot of the other volleyball that you watch, if a coach or the bench thinks something has happened in the middle of a point, they challenge it and it stops the point. If your challenge is successful, you win the point. If your challenge is unsuccessful, you lose the point. A new law for this Volleyball Nations League is that you need to sit on that challenge now, and you wait and see how the point plays out. So if you want to challenge but you win the point, you brush it under the carpet. If you want the challenge and you lose the point, then you challenge after the point. And that ball has hit the floor. So a challenge successful for Japan, and they will be awarded the point, 2-0. Now, there are lots and lots of opinions on this new system with regards to the post-point as opposed to mid-point challenge. And I will not be asking Liam Sketcher his on this broadcast. Another great touch from Japan in defense, but a brilliant block to get China on the board. Ji Dao-shui.
Tatsunori Otsuka looks to bite off a little bit too much. The triple block, and he hits low at the third blocker. You want to go high at that hand. Just tries to power up a little too much.
Oh yeah, options open, and Kento Miyaura is very often the best one.
He's so smooth in his approach to the ball. Always finds good rhythm. That last 2 steps and his arm backswing is so consistent. Explains why he has such good hand control at the top of his swing.
That is much more like it by China. Peng Shikun.
He's listed at 208, and he hits this ball like he's a lot taller than that.
Yeah.
Just goes straight over the top.
Here he is serving. Tatsunori Otsuka receives to the middle. And Murayama, very, very different attack to the middle. That one built on tempo and timing.
Swings long into the court, looking for the deep corner, trying to get past the blocker and bring the ball down into it.
Oh yeah. Another good swing cross court. Wensiwa.
Lovely hand deception on the set. Holds the body position, Wang.
So
licks it back.
The first part of a 2-part substitution. Wang Haibin, the setter, out. Zhang Chuan in. So plenty of size at the net, trying to create an opportunity like this. But now he's got an outside, stepping in at setter and doing a tidy job, actually.
Not a bad ball at all. And it is Yu Huantai. Again, finds the better solution with one hand instead of having to use 2 hands and recycle onto his side. Wipes off.
Ji Dao-shui stepping in at setter. 4-4. More service pressure.
The ball here is a carried ball, court ball. You might see in the replay if the ball is brought, made contact outside his shoulder and then brought back.
Lauren Tilley disagrees.
Vehemently.
Wensiwa. Great service pressure again. Ogawa called into action. Tatsunori Otsuka, 3 blockers there, and Ogawa in behind. Otsuka into space. Oh, frustrating end to a great service run there by Wensiwa.
Wensiwa, the serve is only registering at about 110, and I say about and only. But the angle that he creates, the height that he's taking the ball at, that's what makes it difficult, not just pure speed. Trajectory and angle is really important.
And now the second part of the substitution. Oh, now Yu Yao Chen has come back in, and straight away China out of rotation.
These are the ones that really hurt as a coach. You've fought so hard to get back to level pegging, and a mental mistake.
Oh, an early serve as well, trying to catch China flat-footed, and it's worked. Again, Ogawa in a good position. Miyaura. Straight away wanted to challenge.
Kenji Ito, the Japanese assistant coach, being called into action. He's a wizard on the tablet, is Kenji.
Kento Miyaura. Interesting what Vital Hainan said at the end of the second set. He said, we've only got 1 more set to get it right.
I'm sure he'd be happy to correct himself if
yes,
he this one.
Yes. 2-0 to Japan. Great start to this third set. Some really good volleyball.
And a positive response from China, finding some energy to get right back into the set after a pretty tough second set.
Bit of fun from the stadium DJ there after Japan have an unsuccessful challenge. That's 6-6. Here is the number 6, Yu Yentai. Another good serve. The captain receives it, and Tatsunori Otsuka powers through from backcourt.
Good vision and good choice from Otsuka, as he has to make it past the block. He doesn't have the short angle to position 1. Still has the control to go strong the other side.
Murayama. I'm not sure where he wanted it to go, but it wasn't there.
He probably didn't want to hit it as close to his elbow as he did make contact with the ball.
Lee Yongchen. Tomita receives, then gets it back. Oh, great swing, punches through. He likes it too.
Calmness in reception. A really lovely, smooth approach. Gives himself the vision that he needs to make his choice on the swing. Not crossbody this time, goes hard cross-court.
Here's Miyaura. Takes some heat off it, but forces a decent play, but Ji Daoshui.
Good play from off the net to still work over the smallest blocker. And the discipline from Ji to stay on target.
Comes off pretty hot, doesn't it?
It does. He looks fast. It's such an athletic serve.
Yeah.
The speed might not be exceptional. It's definitely strong.
Shoma Tomita. In from Yu Yentai. They use the middle this time, and Peng Shikun. And look where we are again.
9-9.
What a treat. Daoshui. Tatsunori Otsuka receives. And China somehow managing to get a swing on that ball. Peng Shikun.
Does not take the risk of hitting this ball sharp over the net, as tempting as it might be. Still swings long into the Oya block.
Daoshui. Otsuka. China on a roll.
Doing simple things well, creating some time with the first contact, making some good choices with where they're setting the ball, not rushing, using their talent of being a tall and high team to their advantage.
And then Larry manages to pick up a little block touch off Peng. It's important that Japan needing to stay in touch the way China have needed to stay in touch at various points in this game. Larry with the serve, little floater, drops on the 3-meter line. Oh, Yu Yentai.
Once more takes on the smallest blocker for Japan. At such a fast ball, Oya barely has time to get into his best block position. Good variation in tempo from China.
Peng Shikun. 12-10. Otsuka receives. Miyaura Oh, there's a touch on it by Peng. The players on their backcourt like that, they always beat themselves up, but you have got no chance.
The defense is designed to protect against two spots, so the swing straight down the line and then this cross court where the block doesn't get there because they're pinching so hard with Mio or a back row.
Oh, the two-hander.
Yu goes back to the two-handed push. Enough of a block touch to disrupt the defensive move from Shoma Tomita.
So protecting this breakpoint lead, but a long way to go in this third set. Yu Ya-chen. Tomita receives. Lovely cross-court, Tatsunori Otsuka. And here he is serving. A little freebie for China, they won't mind that. Yu Yan-tai.
As the right-hander, sorry Dave, serving from the left-hand side of the court, to get that angle back across means you're always going to be dropping your arm. It's hard to get that ball high over the net. It means there's not a lot, or there's less angle to go cross-court.
Knocked in for the pipe. Oh. That is one way to do it for Yu Yan-tai.
He's shown a lot of patience on the pushes and throws and open hand plays to score points, not relying on just being athletic, and he can hit the ball hard. Using some variation nicely.
Tomita, again, just up in the tempo.
Really well handled reception. Super flat, super aggressive float serve, over 70 kilometers an hour.
Kento Miyaura. Really going for it, Kento Miyaura. I think so often looking to replicate that one that gave Eric Shoji nightmares.
Change the blocking sub for China.
Wan Hua coming in. Received by Tatsunori. He goes from backcourt. Oya, Tomita. And China just wanting to peg them back on the scoreboard now.
It's the first part of the double substitution, so it ended up with Yu setting and too smart by half, going for the almost first tempo play. See the second part now. Zhang comes out and Wang Hebin comes in.
Tomita, 15-16. Here it goes to Wang Hebin, and then that is the break point back, Japan level. And is this where China get a little nervy? It's the captain at the service line. China need to find some composure here. They're going to get another chance. Oh, that has to be a catch ball from Wang Hebin.
16-17 is not a bad place to be in.
Tomita gets us back underway with another good serve into Dao Shoy. It's pushed long by Peng. And 16-14 has turned to 18-16, and this is an incredibly valuable service run from the captain, Shoma Tomita. And it's just got all the more valuable. Shoma Tomita. Oh, what an ace, what a moment. And 19-16, things starting to look very, very good for Japan.
Does a brilliant job serving to the space where the setter was as he runs in from rotation one. Another timeout for China.
Well, that is pretty ugly reading for China, the score run. And it is Shoma Tomita who has led the damage. Great service pressure, a special ace. He's up to double figures. A couple of aces for him too. (19-16). Better pass this time, China need this. China get this. Chi Dao Shui.
Critical side out after the timeout. Keeps China in touch and away now from rotation one.
Chi Dao Shui at the service line. Again, putting in maximum effort, but getting minimum return.
Toss going a little bit to the left. Was always chasing it.
Larry, 6 points for him today. Yeah, decent block touch by Japan to create this chance. And it's a chance that Kento Miyaura converts.
Subtle variation in timing from Miyaura on the swing. Doesn't blast away, takes just a tiny bit off. Gets it into the space, past the block and into the court.
17-21, Larry. Wang Hubin pops that one out wide, but it's a passive swing. So Kai, who's come on, Dao Shui backcourt. Great chase back, Yu Yentai.
And there is the message, automated now that the ball is passed on the incorrect side of the antenna. No discussion, though Vital always finds a point of difference to discuss.
If you can chat, you can chat. So Masato Kai has come in for Tatsunori Otsuka. And Larry can serve again. Another point on serve. He gives that a bit more rip and zip this time. The ball has gone long.
And from 16-17, Japan now in a much more comfortable position.
So Wang Bin has just come in for Peng Shikong. So he can serve. And he's forced the overpass, but the block was good. That was Oya with the touch, but then Wensewa off the hands for 19-22.
Masato Kai doesn't find his position early enough. He's moving early and as a result can't finish that move as aggressively as he would like. He'll take a little bit more time at the start and ends up with better time at the end.
Wang Bin. Another decent serve, but Ogawa with a better pass this time. And Murayama.
Oya does a fantastic job seeing the situation. The smallest blocker front row for China on the shift. There's not going to be any help. Murayama arrives for the close set.
23-19. Japan closing in on victory #1. Not just yet, though. Wensewa.
High again, leaves a fraction early. And he's high, he's over the net, but it doesn't look like he's at his strongest point on the block. He's really aggressively into the Chinese space.
Here is Wensewa. He's gone for that. Shoma Tomita with the first touch. Miyaura rolls that mid-court. More high hands. Oya chases and gets there. Ogawa. Japan have it back. Lovely touch, and Kai off the hands. That is a huge effort from Japan. And those fingers are pointing at Tomohiro Ogawa.
Miyaura also makes a wonderful recycle play. The ball super tight to the net, keeps the play back off. Kai, who has been used as a service sub earlier, will get a chance to serve for the match.
24-20. Match point, Kai. Not this time. So Kai will come out, Tatsunori Otsuka will come back in. He'll go straight into the backcourt passing unit. Alongside Tomita and Ogawa. Here is Yu Yentai for China to save the match. It's a good serve. It's a very good serve. Not done yet. Yen Yutai. Still match point. In a bit shorter this time. Great pass. And Shoma Tomita, in his first game as captain, hits the winner. And Japan take it in 3 sets. 25-23, 25-14, 25-22.